Hey guys, and welcome back to the Luxury of Lifestyle Design podcast. In times of chaos, it's very easy to get lost. So, when the world slips into a worldwide pandemic and you're told to stay in your home until further notice and essentially just stop just about everything that you were working on or looking forward to, just how exactly are you supposed to stay on track? And coping is different for everyone, but it's adaptability that's truly key. So, here are 5 actions I've taken to ensure that, I didn't go completely bonkers during the COVID-19 global pandemic. You can give these a try whenever or now, but essentially whenever life seems to have thrown you through a loop. So, action number 1 is routine and planning. Now, I'm not talking about loading your days in quarantine with a bunch of things to do or all of these projects to finish or people to call. I mean, if you're capable of that and you actually get enjoyment and you see results from it, then please, by all means, go for it. But I'm talking about structure and proactive thinking. Thinking and planning at least one thing for the day ahead of you. So every evening before bed, I reach over and I grab my yellow notepad and a marker, and I write down at least one thing I am to do the next day. Some days that list has one item, most days it has 4 or 5, and yes, every now and then I really do write down about 10 things when I'm feeling really confident on tackling that day. But you see, the goal here isn't to actually complete every single thing on the list. It's just to show up and write the list in the first place. By showing up and by making this a priority and actually setting aside the time to do this consistently, you are essentially disabling any other circumstances or distractions that may get in your way, and you're essentially reminding yourself of what's actually important to you. Now, I've always adored my mornings, pre-COVID and even more now, actually. I truly believe that how we regulate our mornings will ultimately set the tone for our days. So you might as well start bright and early before everyone else in the house wakes up. Now, this is what my morning routine looks like. Wake up at 5 a.m., turn on the coffee maker, grab my journal and pen, pour my coffee with frothed oat milk and cinnamon, and that makes me very, very, very happy every single time. I post my morning thoughts over coffee on Instagram. I get cozy, either on the front porch or couch, write down my gratitude and affirmations, then I go for a walk with an audiobook or a podcast. Boom, bang, shabam, that is my kind of morning. Now, you may hear that and think, damn, that is a lot to do for at such an early time and day. But I want you to focus instead on what happens before it all. And that's an early bedtime. Okay, going to bed early is that one habit, that one thing I have continued to do. Again, the goal isn't to slam out a million things right away. The goal is just to show up every single day. I show up by getting to bed early. And I'm not saying jump into this right away. Perhaps, honestly, only start with 1, maybe 2 days out of the week and go on from there. Small and consistent steps, my friends. Small and consistent steps. All right, number 2 on how I didn't lose my head during all of this. Getting fresh air and sunshine. You'd be amazed with just how much some fresh air and sunshine can honestly pick up your day. I found that by either going for a walk or rollerblade, sitting on the porch, or even just laying out in the backyard soaking up the sun, I've been able to essentially catch my breath and ease my mind a bit, even if it's just temporarily. You guys, being locked up, whether you're alone, with your spouse, a roommate, a big family, can truly be exhausting and frustrating. So giving yourself some space and time, honestly, like getting outside, focusing on your breathing, some calming thoughts, it should definitely help, and it certainly helped me. All right, number 3, having a support system. This one has been huge for me. Having regular phone or video calls with my loved ones has helped me a great deal. It's important to recognize that it's okay for you to struggle a bit during these times. I mean, we are in the middle of a pandemic. It's okay to ask for help and to cry and to worry and to get frustrated. Trust me, I've been there many, many, many times. What isn't okay is forcing it down and allowing it to, well, eat you up slowly from the inside out. Again, I've actually been there too, and it's just not worth it. I found that by seeing my favorite people, even just on video calls, I've just been immediately relieved. People need people, and in times like these, having a support system and even being someone else's support system will only make things easier. And if you're one of those go-getters who really wants to just take full advantage of this quarantine and just continue working on your goals and habits and chasing your dreams, then do what I did. Find yourself an accountability partner. He or she can hold you accountable to your actions throughout the entire quarantine. Meanwhile, you can do the exact same thing for them. I mean, you don't actually think that I've been waking up at 5 a.m. without some kind of push or some form of accountability, do you? I mean, sure, maybe one day, but it's a little more difficult when it's a lot more tempting to just stay up all night, binge watching Netflix and eating popcorn, am I right? All right, step 4, writing down my goals, core values, and personal expectations. Again, it's very easy to get lost in the midst of chaos and lose sight of where we were heading. The problem with attaching ourselves to material things or labels is that when we do this, we essentially become reliant on them. And then when they suddenly disappear or are unreachable, we tend to give up on ourselves as well. So by reminding myself what my goals, core values, and personal expectations are, I'm essentially recognizing that my success doesn't come from my outer circumstances or any labels that I may deem myself to have, but instead my own behaviors and thought processing. My core values and personal expectations have absolutely nothing to do with the stores I shop at or the gym I work out at or the people I'm less than 6 feet away from. Do I miss all of the above? Obviously, of course. But by taking this action, I am stopping temporary changes from stunting my development, and instead I'm continuing to grow and improve myself and, well, my life. And lastly, number 5, adjusting my daily habits to fit my desired results. So just because I can't go to the gym anymore doesn't mean I can't be healthy and active. And just because my house is crazy busy and loud, making it really difficult for me to get any work done, doesn't mean I can't continue building a business. So what do I do instead? Well, I make it an effort to do some kind of physical activity every day, whether that means just body weight exercises, going for a long walk, running, doing 10 push-ups every hour, just something. And as for the crazy household, well, I realize there really isn't much I can do about the craziness, but I can get up earlier while everyone's still asleep to get some work done. Even sitting by the riverfront with my laptop and a gorgeous view really helps. So you see, the key here is adaptability. My goals haven't changed, but my methods have. So find what works best now and pursue it. As for what doesn't work anymore, toss it. I hope to God this all ends soon and we can all get on with our lives. But I hope that we continue to remember these different ways of thinking and going about living our lives without losing all hope on ourselves, on our communities, on our dreams. Because although we may never get hit with another pandemic or anything like this, we are going to experience bumps in the road. Life or success is so far off from being a straight line. So it's incredibly important that you learn how to adapt and strategize and switch up your methods at short notice, while all the while maintaining a clear picture as to why you're doing what you're doing and why you want it so badly. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this helps you find some clarity or maybe stir up some ideas on how to stay healthy and productive during a global pandemic. I seriously never thought in my life I'd be saying such a thing. Nevertheless, always a great time chatting with you. Take care, you guys. Stay safe out there. Sending all love your way.